Welcome to my channel. I'm Nasia, and this is my first video. I plan on getting to like an intro video, but um, on Wednesday it was November 7th, and that made a year since I cut all my hair off. Well, not all my hair. I had like maybe like 2-3 inches of hair. I cut it off to that, and I wanted to start over, and I'll tell y'all about my perm journey as I'm doing my hair today. But I decided to go natural last year. I'm a freshman in college, so it was like a new start. So I was like, why not? And today I'm deciding to put heat on my hair for the first time in a whole year. And I look rough right now because I was definitely asleep earlier. I didn't do my hair today. So right now my hair is just like combed out and into a puff, and it looks like poo. But I'm gonna wash my hair, and I'll show y'all what I'm using. I'll post a picture in one of these corners. I don't know which one yet. And then, you guys get to see my journey, and you get to see the length, and you're going to get to see what I have to do to get this stuff straight, because I don't even know yet. It's my first time working with this stuff to get it straight. So, wish me luck. But, I just washed my hair, and I actually put in a ponytail because I had to do something. But I'm back. I'm about to separate my hair. Gotta have the basket. Everybody grew up with a basket. But I wasn't feeling the shampoo I used. It was like really harsh. I didn't like that, so. But the conditioner works. I like the conditioner. I like the way it felt. Whatchamacallit? I'm just trying a whole bunch of new products because I don't really know. I've been trying stuff all year. I haven't really stuck to anything that my hair really likes. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Everything just feels kind of the same to me. So once I get to a place where I like the real outcome, then that's where I'll stop looking. But for now, I'm just gonna keep putting stuff in my hair and figuring out what it likes. My hair gets really, really dry. It's really, really thirsty. So first off, I'm gonna go ahead and take this ponytail out because it looks ridiculous. But kind of stretched it a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. I don't even know if y'all can see like my curls. They're not really curls right now, but when I put products on them, they okay. But I got all this hair, and it all grew in a year, thank God. So here you see I parted my hair down the middle, and then I'm gonna make it into 4 sections. That way I'm able to section everything off and detangle it into smaller parts so that it is easier to manage. And as you see, I dropped the comb because I am a klutz. So, yeah. So you're gonna notice me talking in this video a lot. I was gonna just talk on the video, but it was too long. So when I cut it down, I was like, it's just better for me to do a voiceover so I can hear what I was saying. Right here, I'm picking up the Dark and Lovely leave-in conditioner. It adds moisture, shine, and protection. It's like a treatment. It's my first time using it, so I wanted to try it. And then this next leave-in conditioner is the Silk leave-in conditioner, and I seen it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I didn't know what it was gonna do, but it was worth a try. And that right there is just a homemade oil of a whole bunch of oils that I found because my hair is very dry, like I said, so it soaks up a lot of the moisture. So you see me just running my fingers through it, finger detangling a little bit, and adding some of the leave-in conditioner. Not too much, a few squirts. And the smell wasn't so pleasant of that. I wasn't really feeling it, but it did its job. And so then I added the Dark and Lovely leave-in conditioner, and that one smelled way better, as you'll see. So once I put in the product, you're gonna notice I separated my section into 4 more sections, so that way I can sit here and detangle it a little further and make it easier for when it's time to blow dry. So you see I have a wide tooth comb. I didn't use a small comb at all. And you'll see sometimes I just start from my root because my hair was already detangled. I detangled it when I was washing it, so it wasn't too bad, but you should always start at the bottom and work your way up. That way you're not pulling on your hair. And right here, I'm doing a 2-strand twist. That way it's just out the way. So right here is the heat protecting serum that I use. I went ahead and I took one of the twists out, and I used maybe like a dime size, as you see, and I just went ahead and made sure all my strands were covered before I went any further with any type of heat, because I don't want any heat damage, because I worked so hard to get the curls that I have now. And so I went ahead, my blow dryer at first was on like a medium high, but then I turned all the way up because it'll just dry faster. And I use the comb because it's easier for me. I can't multitask with the brush and all that. I just can't do it. So as you see, it straightened out pretty well. And here I went ahead and had half of it done, so I wanted you guys to see how it looks with just half the head done, and you know, the length and where I was at, because this was a process. Trust me when I say this was a process. I'm pretty sure you can tell that I'm really happy with my outcome. Right here is after I blow dried everything, and it felt like one side was a little bit more straighter than the other, so you know, I went ahead and added a little bit more heat in the back because I wanted to all be even and look right when I go to flat iron. So I went ahead and made sure everything was like super straight, as straight as I can get it with the blow dryer. That way I didn't have to add too much heat when it's time to flat iron it. Throughout this video, you're gonna see I have a couple gray strands, but here I went ahead and sectioned my hair off to like 4 bigger parts, and I was using 2 flat irons. I wanted to see how these new flat irons that I got worked. It was a gift for my birthday, and they actually worked really nice. They made my hair straight, so that was cool. It was just they were thick, and I really wanted to get close to my roots. So you see, I'm just taking another small piece here, and I'm going to use the other flat irons that I also combed out just to make sure I didn't have any knots on the end. And those flat irons, they glided against my hair better, so it was just a little bit easier for me, being that it was in the back of my head and I was able to get closer to the root. So I continued using those flat irons for my whole process. So I went ahead and stopped recording because it was just taking long, and I went ahead and I, came back for the front, and I parted my hair into one section and made it a little smaller. And you see that I, went through, as I was planning, I went through with the comb just to make sure it was straighter and there was no tangles, no knots or anything like that. Because my hair tends to get little knots on the ends. I guess because my ends are kind of bad. I guess you call them fairy knots or something like that. But I went ahead and I did that many times with my passes. I didn't need too many of them. I usually did like 1, and if it was, 2. And if it was really bad, I did 3. But yeah, I took my time to make sure everything was straight, so I didn't have to keep going over and over and over again. So I didn't want to add extra heat if I didn't need to. Fun fact, throughout this whole video I was making a lot of faces. I tend to use a lot of facial expressions and I don't really notice that I'm doing them. So yeah, if you see these funny faces, you can laugh, because I looked at it and I was like, wow, I did that much, okay. And also, I have a problem with like looking into the camera. I know most of this video I was looking into a mirror, but you're gonna notice in my upcoming videos, if I'm not really looking at the camera, it's because I have this thing, I don't like looking at cameras, so yeah. So here you're gonna see me bending my ends a little bit. That way, you know, my it just, that way it would all flow together a little bit, because I want to take a picture. I wasn't getting my hair trimmed till later, so I need to do that. But here you see my mom, she's trimming my hair. I didn't really want to chop my ends, so she trimmed just a little bit for me. So she did what I asked. I love her for that. You see, she's saying she wanted to, you know, cut it and make it all even, because in the front I was bored the other day and I did like a twist, and I just wanted, you know, to cut some of my ends, and it came out like that. But I didn't care, it'll grow back, it's hair, I just be bored. And so she went through my whole head, and you know, she cut what needed to be cut from what she seen and what I wanted to be done. So that was pretty cool. My mom is actually going through her natural journey too. She just started, so it's fun that I get to help her, because I went through mine. But as you see, she combs it out to the front, and one side is longer than the other, because the other side I decided to see how much I had to cut off for me to get rid of my color, and I didn't realize it was going to be that short. So yeah, but eventually I'm going to go ahead and even out my hair. I'm just not ready to yet. But yeah, it looks pretty healthy, you know, has some shine to it. I added some growth shine serum that y'all didn't see, but yeah, pretty much. Next, you're gonna see me part my hair and comb it out to see how it looks, and it looks healthier to me. And I went ahead and bent it a little bit more to make sure it all look uniform. But thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.